Alright, welcome back to the channel. Today guys, we're going to be working on the rear quarter panel. As you can see, that's what they look like, and that's what it looks like now. So I did this one last night, got it finished up. I cut out that hardy board just like I did for the rear deck, and I wrapped it and called it good. So happy with that. Yeah, it looks really good. So all I'm going to end up doing, obviously, is doing the headliner as well, and the headliner is going to be in two pieces. It's going to slide behind up here, kind of where my hand's at. It's going to run all the way to this guy, so that'll be, you know, kind of covering all these and these offcuts or anything. And then for this middle piece and this back piece, I'm just going to wrap those with the suede material. So that's the first one. Here's the second one. Haven't done that one yet, so I'll put you guys on a time lapse while I do that one. I really wasn't too confident how this was going to come out, but as you can see, it ended up working. So, and I do need to vacuum it, so you can see there's just a ton of pollen and crap from me scraping all that stuff off. And I threw it up in here, and then cool thing is this seat belt is what's really holding it in. I had to notch the seat belt out, so you can't even see it. Really nice and tight up in there. So really happy with how it turned out, and did mess up a little bit. So the angle right there in the quarter window, you can see it needs to be like right in there, but I'm just gonna go ahead and leave it because I'm never gonna use a quarter window, and basically nobody's ever gonna sit in the back anyway because it's miserable. So yeah, I bought that material for 40 bucks, so really happy that I'm gonna be able to continue to be able to use it. Yeah, I'll take you guys inside and I'll update you. So here we are on the back of the car. Went ahead and got that guy kind of fit in there. As you can see, it's right here. It's fitting pretty good. I'm just getting my paint marker ready. I'm going to mark where I need to end up. Where I end up needing cutting, just like I did in the other one. So just throw a hefty amount of paint on the mark. Back there for now. I cut out a lot of the you know, extra little shards of the headliner and things through there, removing the windlace. I don't know if it was original or not. I think it was, but if it was not original, whoever did it before me, you did a really good job. So everything was actually in there like awesome. It fit really perfect. It looked like whoever did it did do a really good job, which is why I think some of the stuff has been touched before. So, you know, somebody probably like me, shade tree mechanic work and doing the best they can on some things, which turn out better than others. But yeah, the windlace and everything was, and even the whole entire headliner, whoever did it, good job. So all I'm gonna do now is just kind of press. I know it's about where my thumb's at, and just press on that a little bit. Make sure we get our paint transferred, which we didn't quite get it transferred. Huh. Got an idea where it's at. Should be right there. Okay, so right around in here, which is fine. And what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna come back in with my jigsaw and just kind of do exactly what we did last time, kind of slot that out, and then it fits in there nice and neat. So we should be good. And yeah. Weird. This is, I think this gasket back here actually failed a little bit. This is a little wet. I'll have to look into that, which is weird because we had a ton of rain, so I don't know. Not doing the rear window. That's something I'll pay somebody to do if it is any worse. Yeah, so let me go ahead and cut that out real quick, and then I'll update you guys. Basically, I'm just going to cut this out, which allows me then to slide it, you know, from this side in, get it nice and tight, and then I'll just put the bolt back on for the seat belt. All right, here's our cut. This is all gonna be nice and covered, so it'll look really good. So let's go ahead and get it in the car. Basically, just allows me to slide it in, and that's just some extra frayed material right there. So I'm gonna need both hands for this, so I'm gonna put the phone down, but we'll be back in just a minute when I have it in. Okay, so we do have it in. It is fitting really good on all the edges, except for the front edge. So on this side, I mean, I was barely off where it's not perfect. Just barely. I mean, not even enough to worry about it. Right about from here up, it's the exact angle. And then I get to about right in here. And I mean, I might be, I don't even know, maybe I don't even have anything for reference. I mean, just a tad off. This side, I don't know what's going on. I mean, you can see I'm a whole, like, knuckle off. Might be easier to show you like this. So I'm gonna end up marking this one and cutting it, actually. So you can see, oh, things don't really lay down there, but I have a staple. It's gonna be really hard. Yeah, see how much overlap I have right here? It should end right here, how your windlace is. And I mean, I have a whole bunch. You can see the staples actually. There you go, you can see staple right there and right down there. So I'm gonna mark that from the inside, cut that off, and then if I end up having to re-upholster it, that's fine. Not too worried about that. The driver's side here, you can't even see it. I mean, that's how close I am with it. Right around in here, if I get in there and I really look, you can see it's not quite 100%, but it is freaking close. So the driver's side's fine, but this passenger side, it is not fine. So I'm gonna pull up my paint marker. I'm gonna mark it from the inside to get it a lot closer. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's gonna be really hard. Oh, there you go. You see the black right there? I mean, that's got to be an inch and a half long. Yeah, really messed up that one. So I'm gonna mark it. I'm gonna come in here and try and mark it, you know, like this, and I'm just gonna take it back inside and I'll cut it really quick. And I might have to end up reupholstering it. If I do, I'll just do that all and everything off camera, and then I'll update you guys when I like have it all back in and show you how the fitment is. This is a couple weeks later, guys. So I went ahead and actually ended up trimming up that quarter panel piece to get it to align much better. You can actually see the windlace and everything. So it's, you know, looks really good. You can't even see it. Very happy that everything turned out there. And spoiler and some other things you can probably notice maybe if you look a little bit closer. But yeah, so I cut it, the jigsaw, I went in there, marked it a little bit more, got really close, was able to wrap it back around and then paint the end black so you really don't see it or anything. And yeah, they turned out really great. We're gonna keep continuing working on the car. Got a long way to go. This time of filming this one right now is probably about a month and a half after I did that panel, maybe even 2 months. So done a lot since then, and we're gonna continue to keep doing more. And hopefully we'll get it on the road, and once it's on the road, then we will be able to address this wonderful paint job. And as always, guys, if anybody has any tips, tricks, or comments, let me know below, and leave anything you can have it'll be helpful. That way, if anybody finds these videos along their Mustang restoration journey, hopefully they find some good help on things to do, things not to do. Probably my channel is things not to do, but you know, we're giving it a shot. We're learning, making a mistake on pretty much everything I've been doing. That's for sure. But we will hopefully be able to take this down the road soon. Thanks everyone for all the support.